Great job there by the Southmoreland pep band. And Gary, they actually had a moment of silence before the anthem. A really unfortunate situation before the Mount Pleasant Yacht game during the junior varsity game. An official passing away this past Friday.
Yeah, and that's a very nice gesture, and we would be remiss if we didn't mention that also. That's just a tragic, tragic situation, and you never know. So, young man that had a family.
Yeah, 45 years old. I was looking online. Exactly. I think he was born 2 weeks before me, so that's really scary.
Yeah, he just didn't look like he was out of shape or anything, just came out of nowhere.
You look at the Scotties and the Mustangs again tonight. Southmoreland 14-6 overall, 3-5 in conference play. Frank Messino in his 15th year as the head coach of the Southmoreland Scotties. Laurel Highlands 2-18 overall, 0-8 in conference play. John Smith in his first year trying to rebuild this Laurel Highlands basketball program. The starting lineups about to be introduced. Again, as Gary told you earlier, 5 senior starters for Southmoreland. Ty Campbell, Ronnie Collins, Cody Bateman, Ty Keffer, and Wyatt Richter. On the Laurel Highlands side, Ethan Koffler, Jaden Ringer, Aiden Black, Shane Layton, and Sevi Vecchiola. And you look at guys like Koffler and Black really played solid throughout the course of the season. Layton and Vecchiola have given the Mustangs some good minutes as well. And I was looking back, Gary, at some of the stats from last week. Jaden Ringer had some nice games as well for Laurel Highlands.
He did, and he came out blazing against Albert Gallatin last week, pumping in the three-pointers in the first quarter. And if he can get hot and provide another option offensively for the Mustangs, that's really a boost.
And again, Laurel Highlands has been in these games early on. It's just been that third and fourth quarter. Really just have not been able to close out, especially over this conference stretch.
You're exactly right. And may have something to do with the depth of the bench. I mean, guys just lose a little concentration, and there's really nowhere to go off the bench. So Mustangs just have to really, really stick to it fundamentally and really try to limit the opportunities by the Southmoreland Scotties. But that'll be a difficult task, especially with Ty Keffer coming in averaging over 20 points a game, and you have to keep him off the foul line. 95% free throw shooter.
Absolutely automatic all season long, again averaging close to 21 points a game. We told you about Albert Gallatin trying to play their way into the WPIAL playoffs at Bell Vernon tonight. Brownsville still an opportunity. Rob Ramsey's squad still mathematically alive. They're hosting Charleroi tonight. They need a win over Charleroi. Brownsville actually off on Friday, and they need 2 losses by McGuffey. McGuffey, a tough game tonight on the road at Yock, and they play Waynesburg on Friday, and they actually lost to Waynesburg earlier on in the season, so a good opportunity there for Brownsville maybe to sneak in.
Absolutely, and as you said, Coach Ramsey really does a good job down there, and it's some good athletes on that Brownsville squad, and they can beat anybody on any given night. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens here in the last week of the season, and looking into the playoffs. It's always fun this time of year.
We were talking about the great season the Laurel Highlands Lady Mustangs have had so far this season. Just 2 losses. Both came against Elizabeth Forward. You likely have 12 playoff qualifiers out of 4A on the girls' side, just 3 conferences. And I think a great shot of Laurel Highlands hosting a first-round WPIAL playoff game. You think about the turnaround of their program, Gary. You go back just a couple of years, maybe 1 win, only about 6 or 7 girls on the team. And Stu's done a nice job to really get these girls playing. They qualified for the playoffs last year, and I'm trying to make a deep run here in 2024.
And we're looking forward to that. We'll have those games here on Facebook Live also.
Shane Layton in the center circle for Laurel Highlands will take the opening tip-off. Mustangs working right to left as we describe it. Ty Keffer jumping for the Southmoreland Scotties. We'll get the Section 3 4A game underway from Southmoreland High School. Nice to have you along with us for a Tuesday night of high school basketball action here on WMBS and the South Union Township Sports Network as the Scotties win the opening tap. Back to Ronnie Collins. Again, Collins missed a couple of weeks of the season earlier on this year, but he's gotten back into good form and is working here between the circles. Watched by Ethan Koffler, sending it off to Wyatt Richter with Shane Layton fronting him. Off to Collins again, and they'll swing it back to Keffer on the far wing. Certainly has the size advantage there over Jaden Ringer. Another touch from Bateman. Back to Wyatt Richter, and you wonder on the Southmoreland side how long some of these seniors will stay in before they go to guys like Noah Falenser off the bench as they had a miss down low from Ty Campbell. Back on the other side, Sevi Vecchiola getting a 2 to go for Laurel Highlands. He's been very consistent all season long for the Mustangs, Gary.
Mustangs in a man-to-man, I'd say more like a box-in-one with Ringer guarding Keffer.
Here's Ronnie Collins off to Wyatt Richter high on the right, back to Collins high on the left. They'll kick it in the corner. Quick three, Cody Bateman came up short. Battle for the loose ball rebound. Keffer finds it and lays it up and in, and he's tough down on the blocks, Gary.
He will be. He's a very strong, good football player. He's going to have a future at the next level, no doubt.
Also see him up there on the baseball board as well, all section a season ago for the Scotties. So just a terrific overall athlete. Ball coming loose there. High on the right, we'll get a jump ball called. And the possession arrow here will go in favor of Laurel Highlands. I have to say hello to our buddy Ed Walensky checking in from Sandy Howe Notary Services on the live stream. Gary, I think he might be your biggest fan.
Oh, he's a great guy. I love Ed. He's a quality guy. He has a great business and always pleasant.
Yes, as Aiden Black brings it back across for the Mustangs. Touch there off to Ethan Koffler, trying to work around Ty Campbell. Now Jaden Ringer here on the near side. A little ball fake back to Vecchiola outside the arc. Looks back to his left to Black in the corner to Ringer. Try to come inside to Layton. Little poke back over to Jaden. Resets now on the near wing. Back to Aiden Black high on the left. Aiden now just holding for Laurel Highlands. Correcting a little traffic. Barking out a play. We played almost 2 minutes. Mustangs and the Scotties tied at 2. Go cross court far side over to Ethan Koffler. Back to Black again. Trying to create some motion. Point it back to Vecchiola now up top, and now Aiden Black again on the far side.
Good patience,
yes.
And low-scoring games are in favor of the Mustangs, no doubt about that.
And Laurel Highlands trying to keep it close early on. Now Vecchiola trying to set the screen. Black goes the other way. Fronted there by Keffer, pulls it back over to Ringer, trying to find a little open space outside the arc. Touch from Layton, back to Black again. Black on the elbow. Bounce pass on the inside. Vecchiola able to regain, and a good feed down to Koffler, and Koffler underneath, able to lay it up and in. Wasn't pretty, Gary, but they got the job done, and they lead it 4-2.
Took a minute off the clock, too.
Yes. It's a 4-2 Mustang lead here at the 5:25 mark of the first. Ty Campbell back far side to Wyatt Richter. A little ball fake, try to come inside to Keffer, and knocked away there by Shane Layton. And the Mustangs back on it as Aiden Black brings it back across. Of course, the Mustangs without the shot clock here in Pennsylvania. They mentioned 26 of the 50 states have a shot clock, but not here in PA, and you can run some of those longer possessions.
I'll bet it's going to come soon, though.
Aiden Black fighting off a double team. Little floater, no good, but he was fouled. Should be in the act.
It was.
And Black will have a pair of free throws upcoming, and now the Scotties going to their bench. I think we're going to see Elliot Primus, number 10, along with Noah Falenser, number 23. Primus and Falenser, normal starters for the Scotties. And now Aiden Black, who is 62% so far this season from the free throw line. His first of 2 up on the way and no good. Black averaging 13.5 points a game. 5'9" junior guard. He'll be back next season.
Just a little quick with the release there. Didn't look real smooth with the foul shot.
Aiden Black for a second of 2.
Sure he's going to correct it on this one.
Yes, up on the way.
Oh.
No good again. Let's see them get an offensive rebound, and they do there from Sevi Vecchiola. Trying to pull it back out to Ringer and had it intercepted by Wyatt Richter. Races back, shot with the left hand, no good. Ball still loose underneath, and it's Aiden Black out of the pack with it there for the Mustangs. Aiden back into the Southmoreland zone. Ball got deflected. Saved by Ringer on the far wing. Back to Aiden again, high on the right. And we're down to 4:36 left here in the opening quarter. The Mustangs maybe looking at another long possession here, Gary. As Black held for a little while over to Ethan Koffler. Watched there by Falenser. Touch from Layton. Back out to Vecchiola. He's double teamed, and now Koffler again. Ethan far side high pass, and Ringer couldn't pull it down. The ball out of bounds, back over to Southmoreland. The Mustangs still lead at 4-2. Here the 4:18 mark of the first.
Almost halfway through the first.
Yes. First to 20 might win it tonight. Here's Falenser back across, trying to work here on Koffler. Drives. Ethan the block, no foul call. Ball right out of bounds out the Mustangs and out, but a clean block there from Ethan Koffler.
Good defense. Mustangs will go to a zone on the out of bounds, I'm sure.
Ronnie Collins to trigger it in. Right of the basket here in the Laurel Highlands zone. Collins sends on the far wing there to Wyatt Richter. Trying to kick in the corner, got deflected and intercepted by Ethan Koffler. Koffler racing back and able to lay it up and in.
With the left.
Yes, Koffler for the 6 for the Mustangs, who lead at 6-2. Here the 3:53 mark of the first. Shea Fleener has to like seeing this as well, Gary.
There's a travel.
Yep, on Falenser. You have to wonder on the Southmoreland side, you mix up the starting lineup a little bit here on senior night. Does that throw off the mojo a little bit?
I think it does. I mean, but it was only about a minute that they let the seniors stay in there. But coming off the bench here, the Mustangs with the 6-2 lead now, trying to add on.
A little double team here on Aiden Black.
A lot of contact, no call.
Black staying with it, dumping it down to Vecchiola, out to Ringer. Ringer from the corner resets, comes inside, might have got away with a walk. Pass got tipped, and the Mustangs fortunate. Ruled off of Ty Keffer and out. They'll keep possession here in the Southmoreland zone.
Tight man-to-man by Southmoreland is also contributing to these long possessions by the Mustangs, but give them credit so far, able to make it work.
We'll see if we see any adjustments from Frank Messino on the Southmoreland side as well. And from the elbow, Layton pulling it back out far side. Deep three, Ringer off the back iron. No good battle for the rebound here on the near side. Keffer had it, lost it. And the ruling is Southmoreland basketball.
Not sure about that, but it goes to Southmoreland. Ringer with the long three. Just probably a little bit out of his range, but he can make them.
That was tight there right in front of the Southmoreland student section. Off to our left, but nonetheless, Scotties get it back. Again, they have just 2 points. The field goal from Keffer, that's it. The Mustangs force another turnover. Layton had it, trying to get it off to Koffler. Collins on the intercept, down low to Richter. That's
foul.
They call it a jump ball. I thought that could have been a travel there on Richter.
And
on the
an
inside.
Offensive foul.
Yeah, correct. Now the Scotties fortunate.
Good defense there by Aiden Black. Held his position well.
To Ronnie Collins, will send it back in here for Southmoreland. Left of the basket in the Laurel Highlands zone. Over to Keffer. He had Primus setting the screen, and Keffer drains the three. That's his 60th made three of the season for Southmoreland, and the Scotties back to within one, down 6-5 here at the 2:46 mark of the first.
Keffer with all 5 of the Scotty points. They go to him when they need him.
Yes. Black over to Vecchiola. Vecchiola trying to work off of Primus. Shovels it off there to Aiden Black again, edge of the zone. In Black in no hurry. Keffer comes out defensively. Black dances off to his right. Little double team comes over. Feed to Layton, who tried to gun it down to Vecchiola. Lost the handle. Vecchiola actually had a little open spot there.
Little off the mark with the pass there was Shane Layton, but good idea. Just a little too strong with the pass.
And Noah Falenser will trigger it back in, so an opportunity for the Scotties to get the lead here, the 2:20 mark of the opening quarter, and a 6-5 lead for Laurel Highlands over Southmoreland. Scotties 14-6 coming in. Laurel Highlands just 2-18, but again, the Mustangs have been competitive in almost every game so far this season. Primus and Keffer play, catch on the near side over to Noah Falenser. Little ball fake there off of Layton, back up top to Richter. Good little hand off to Keffer, trying to spin there in the paint. Pulls it back to Richter, who drives and scores. Wyatt Richter, his first 2. And the Scotties in the lead at 7-6 over Laurel Highlands. Here at the 1:49 mark of the first.
And Mustangs in a little bit of a drought here, but 7-6.
Here's Koffler working off to his left. We'll switch back with Aiden Black between the circles to Jaden Ringer. Ringer, a little ball fake. Near side again to Koffler between defenders. Kicks it in the corner. Layton spots up for the three and hits it. And Layton has shown a lot of range so far this season, Gary, for a big guy. Knocking down another one there. And his first points of the night come from outside the three-point arc and put Laurel Highlands up 9-7.
That's a nice smooth shot from long range.
And Scotty's now down 2. 75 seconds left here in this opening quarter. Ronnie Collins in front of the Mustang bench. Down low there to Primus. A little juggle trying to regain, and Primus kicks it out and just throws it into the Mustang bench.
So the Scotties with 5 turnovers early and the Mustangs with just 4. So that's been a big key in the game so far. Mustangs limiting the opportunities at the hoop by the Scotties.
Laurel Highlands getting the basketball back up 9-7 with 1:03 left here in the opening quarter as Ethan Koffler bring it back across here for Laurel Highlands. Koffler will switch back with Lukas Suchevitz, seeing his first action of the night, and he's called for the double dribble. With a tough turnover there with 53 seconds left in the opening quarter.
Uniontown up 10 into the second quarter, 25-15.
That's a good start for the Red Raiders. They looked very sharp on Friday against Southmoreland after going through a little bit of a rough patch. They actually lost 3 of 4 games and regaining form here. Final week of the regular season. And Ronnie Collins, an ear block, putting that one up and in to tie this game up at 9 with 32 seconds left in the opening quarter.
Key to that was the pass by Keffer, though, from the left wing.
Keffer does a lot out there, and here's a steal. It's Noah Falenser racing back. Missed on the layup attempted. Keffer missed on the putback. So 2 misses there on the Southmoreland side from point-blank range. And now Suchevitz back in the corner. His 3-ball got blocked, but they're right place, right time. Shane Layton laying it up and in. He has 5 here in the opening quarter. Mustangs lead by 2. We're down to 3. We're down to 2. We're down to 1. And driving and missing there as time expires, Wyatt Richter. So Southmoreland, a couple of missed opportunities there to end the opening quarter. So it's 11-9. Laurel Highlands over Southmoreland after 1 here on the C. Harper Group High School Sports Night. I have to thank the UPMC Rehab Institute on Wayland Smith Drive, offering cutting-edge physical therapy. Jim Burns and his staff are residents of the community. They treat sports injuries, neurological conditions, and of course take care of all those back pain, sprains and strains, joint replacements, hand injuries, and other conditions. You can give them a call at 724-437-7500 for the UPMC Rehab Institute. If you're looking for a dentist, call Dr. Michael George and Dr. Ashley Parker of George Dental Associates, a Uniontown staple with over 40 years experience treating patients of all ages. Their caring professional team of dentists and their staff offer a full range of dental services. Visit georgedental.associates.com today and find out how they can enhance your smile through the art of dentistry. And Gary, you have to thank one of our sponsors as well, the C. Harper Auto Group. They got you out of a big-time jam today.
They sure did. The C. Harper roadside assistance crew was come to my rescue today with a flat tire. They came all the way from Belle Vernon to change the tire, took the tire back, brought it back to Uniontown, replaced it with a new tire, put the spare back underneath my pickup, all in the same day. It was well beyond what I expected.
Yeah, that is fantastic.
Huge. So C. Harper.
Service. Fantastic customer service. And again, we appreciate them being our title sponsor of high school sports throughout the course of the season here on WMBS. You have Ty Keffer with 5 for the Scotties, Shane Layton with 5 on the Laurel Highlands side of the Mustangs. Start the second quarter with the basketball working right to left as we describe it. Up top, Ringer thought about a deep 3, able to reset and pull it back to Luka Suchevitz again. Sends it off on the far side to Layton out of the corner. And up top to Luke Martin, who's given the Mustangs some good minutes off the bench as well this season. Ringer another little spin back to Aiden Black, and the Mustangs again, very deliberate on this possession, Gary.
I think that's what Coach Smith is preaching, and I think that's their best defense is a deliberate offense.
Martin had a seam, took it on the inside, got blocked as the ball was deflected out of bounds there by Noah Falenser. We'll stay with Laurel Highlands here in the Southmoreland zone. 7:26 left before halftime. Mustangs in the lead at 11-9. Jaden Ringer to trigger it in. Needs to hurry here. Sends it on the wing again to Martin. Back to Aiden Black here, edge of the zone. Black fronted by Ty Keffer. Double team comes over there with Primus. Able to keep it alive. Back to Suchevitz in the corner now to Martin. Goes between defenders, floats it up.
Good shot.
Wouldn't drop, and Falenser the rebound there for Southmoreland.
Good opportunity that time. Martin taking it to the rim, just a easy layup.
Falenser to Richter, try to send it over to Ronnie Collins, and somehow Luke Martin ended up with a basketball there for the Mustangs. Off to Aiden Black and across. Black staying with it. Jumper right of the lane off the mark. Another rebound for Elliot Primus on the Southmoreland side. Off to Richter. Into the Mustangs zone. Touch from Falenser. Back out of the corner again. Keffer. Watched there by Ringer. Keffer deep 3 near side. It's an air ball. And Falenser going for the save. Kept it alive to Ronnie Collins, who drew the foul. What a save there on the backside for Southmoreland.
Falenser made the save, but I think he was out of bounds when he threw it back in. But no call to the foul line now.
And Ronnie Collins for the season, 69%, 20 of 29. First of 2 here, no good. Southmoreland is a team shooting over 70%, came in 230 of 324, 73%. Of course, a lot of that is Keffer, who came in 75 of 78.
And Brennan Varney checking in for the Mustangs. Missed both of them.
Yeah,
wow.
Collins, a rare 0 for 2 at the line. And the Mustangs out of the pack with it there. Luke Martin trying to slow things down. Does that back to Suchevitz, who's fouled. And the Mustangs fortunate there again. That might have been a 2-on-none going the other way if the foul wasn't called.
Just 2 fouls so far called this on both teams.
That went on Collins. His first and the first team foul of the second quarter. Luke Martin to work it in here for the Mustangs. Back to Suchovitz, up top to Aiden Black, and a high pass got deflected and stolen. Look out here, Wyatt Richter, and coming back, Luke Martin knocking it away, taking away what appeared to be an easy 2 on the Southmoreland side.
Good hustle there by Martin back on defense to take away the easy layup. Once again, those lazy passes resulting in the turnovers for the Mustangs.
Scotty's to trigger it in, right of the basket. Ty Rorick on the feed in. Over to Keffer on the far wing. No look, dumped down in traffic and drawing the foul there, Elliot Primus. He'll get 2 at the line.
I think that's on Varney. And as you said, sends Primus to the line. He's a junior forward, averaging just over 5 points a game. And he's at 52% from the line, Brian.
He's missed a couple this year, 16 of 31. He'll get 2 here, first of 2 up on the way, and again, no good. And Southmoreland, surprisingly, Gary, here at home, struggling from the free throw line.
We're almost 2 minutes into the second quarter. Neither team has scored.
Primus now, his second of 2 free throws, again no good. Rebound juggled around, kept alive from Keffer. His shot got blocked down by Varney. Keffer going right back at it. And a little finger roll finish that time for Ty Keffer. He has 7 of the 11 for Southmoreland in this game. Tied at 11 as we go under 6 minutes left here in the second quarter. There's Aiden Black bringing it back across with Varney setting up the screen. Double team on Black. He's in trouble, gets out of it. Over there to Suchovitz. He goes cross court far side to Jaden Ringer. And back between the circles to Aiden Black, who slows things down.
Double team off of that screen.
Yeah, they're doing that every time.
There's a lot of reaching and grabbing, no calls, but to the rim.
Black couldn't get it to drop. Primus the rebound. Set it off and across to Wyatt Richter, and his pass goes sailing out of bounds. Had both Valencer and Keffer in the vicinity, but that pass too high for either of them to bring down.
It's a good move, I think, bringing Vecchiola and Koffler back into the game.
We're going to
get a timeout.
Yep, timeout here with 5:31 left before halftime. Game tied at 11 here on the C. Parada Group High School Sports Night. Stay out of the cold with First Federal Savings Loan Association of Greene County with a home improvement loan, home equity loan, or home equity line of credit. You can finally upgrade that old furnace, take care of that leaking roof, or replace those outdated floors. Apply online at ffgc.bank. First Federal Savings Loan Association of Greene County, member FDIC, equal housing lender, NMLS number 458-729. In the T-Berry Law Offices, and attorney Vincent M. T-Berry. I'd like to thank everyone who voted them Best Law Firm and Criminal Defense Attorney in the 2023 Best in Fayette contest. The T-Berry Law Office, specializing in criminal defense, wills and estates, family law, and personal injury. Make your first call to attorney Vincent M. T-Berry, 724-430-0300. That's 724-430-0300. I'll let you do some commercial reads on the next go around here, Gary.
Oh, thanks.
We split these up back and forth tonight. Here's Ethan Koffler, left of the lane, pulling over to Aiden Black. His 3 got blocked up top. Scotty's find the loose ball. It's Noah Valencer back on it. Valencer into the Mustang zone. Sends it over to Wyatt Richter. A little ball fake. Stays with it on the elbow. High feed, and Ty Rorick couldn't bring it down to get out of bounds. And over to Laurel Highlands. We're seeing some uncharacteristic turnovers here on the Scotty side.
8 on their end.
And you're watching some of the Uniontown Elizabeth Forward game. Red Raiders making a statement tonight, up 43-17 over Elizabeth Forward on senior night for Uniontown. And here's Aiden Black. Again, the double team coming over close to over and back, but Black stays with it. Pulls it over to Sevi Vecchioli, lost the dribble, back over to Aiden. Spinning off of Keffer. Now lost the dribble again, gets help there with Vecchiola. You're seeing the Scotties here get more aggressive defensively.
They are. No fouls are being called. There's one.
On Koffler's little floater. Should be in the act.
It was, and that's on Ty Warwick, I believe. Just his first. It's a team second of the quarter.
Low scoring affair here tonight. Game tied at 11 with 4:39 left here in the second quarter.
Ethan Koffler trying to get the Mustangs on the board here in the second quarter.
And they've yet to score here in the second quarter. It's 11-9 Laurel Highlands after 1, and Koffler makes the first of 2 free throws here.
Just 2 points on the Southmoreland side.
Koffler has 5 of the 12 for Laurel Highlands so far tonight. Came in 39 of 57 from the free throw line, 68%. Koffler now is second of 2 on the way, and good again for Ethan Koffler. Another Mustang senior, putting Laurel Highlands on top 13-11. Here's Ronnie Collins getting the cross-court feed from Ty Rorick on the far side, and Collins telling Aiden Black to bring it. Primus a touch. Back to Keffer. Near side to Ronnie Collins. Up top, Valencer for 3 in the lead. It's off the mark. in traffic. Vecchiola battling for the rebound. Now tied up, should have a jump ball called here. We do. Possession arrow favors Southmoreland.
So a good battle on the defensive boards there by Laurel Highlands, trying to keep Keffer off the boards there. He's good at that junk ball. There it is.
What a feed into Keffer right out in front from Rourke, but once again Keffer missing from point blank range, where the Mustangs turn it over as Aiden Black's pass got picked off. And Ronnie Collins back across over to Falenser again. Falenser dancing up top, shovels back to Collins. And now Falenser again high on the left, getting a play from Frank Messino on the Scotties bench. Falenser now trying to drive on the inside, hard contact there with Brennan Varney, and Varney will pick up the foul.
That'll be his second hard foul. I don't think it was shooting, but let's see what they call. Yep. They are going to give him shooting foul. That's a little bit of gift.
Varney's been a nice platoon option for the Mustangs down the blocks along with Leighton and Vecchiola. First of 2 free throws on the way and good for Noah Falenser's first point of the game. Hello to Raymond Finkel checking in on our live stream along with Pam and Robert Tack also. Hello to everybody out there. Appreciate you tuning in. Second of 2 free throws from Falenser. No good, but again, offensive rebound, and drawing another foul down low is Ty Keffer.
And that's his game. He just gets those garbage hoops. He's relentless on that offensive board, and he gets to the line, you can pretty much count it.
It's been a close one so far, 13-12, Laurel Highlands leading Southmoreland. And we mentioned Keffer, Gary, almost automatic, 95% so far this season from the free throw line. He keeps it alive, another make. You haven't seen too many area players that consistent this deep into the season.
No.
From the free throw line.
I think Rodney Gallagher probably was the closest, and he was in the 80s.
Brings you back to the days of Rob Kesmarski when he played at Laurel Highlands.
You're right.
Keffer, another make of the foul line. He is 9. He's 2 for 2 from the free throw line. Has to take a lot of practice to get that good from the foul line. It's now 14-13.
Some people just have the knack, too.
And have the touch. And there's a little juggle. Vecchiola trying to regain.
He
gets the roll off the front of the rim and in. Sevi Vecchiola now with 4. Laurel Highlands back in the lead at 15-14 in this back and forth game from Southmoreland High School. Been a fun one to watch so far, Gary.
Got that right.
Collins getting it there from Falenser. A little mini weave up top. Rourke a touch. Far side Keffer again. High feed brought down. Rourke for a 3 off the mark. You had Vecchiola going for the rebound. They're going to rule that last touch there by Caden Kiefer going out.
Could have been a foul. Could have been a foul on the rebound because Vecchiola had position, and that's just a better call, called out of bounds.
Laurel Highlands getting it back, leading by 1 at 15-14. You're going to have to thank Rick Fike coming over from Fayette TV, helping us out tonight as well. There's a 3 from Leighton up top. Going out of bounds off the air ball.
Just didn't get his feet set on that one, Brian. He just a little quick on the release. Just did not get squared up.
And Southmoreland gets it back as Ronnie Collins bring it back across. Haven't actually only had 1 timeout called in this game. That was called by the Mustangs. There's Keffer. Long baseline, 2 far side. Good. Keffer now 11 of the 16 for Southmoreland. And the Scotties back in the lead at 16-15 over Laurel Highlands.
Can't pick up that dribble like that.
Here's Vecchiola after Koffer's in a little trouble, got out of it. Back there to Aiden Black. Trying to spin off a double team. Sends it over to Vecchiola again. Now Black on the baseline, trying to a little give and go. And
Sevi man
couldn't bring it down. Look out here. Falenser coming back. A little scoop and score for Noah Falenser. His first field goal of the game, made a free throw earlier. And now the Scotties, their largest lead of the game, now at 3 at 18-15 with 2:17 left before halftime here on the CR Brada Group High School Sports Net with a timeout on the court, Gary.
SWGI and U.S. Digestive Health is now a part of U.S. Digestive Health. If you have a close family member with colon cancer or precancerous polyps, your screening should begin at age 40 instead of 45. Learn more at usdigestivehealth.com. And Joby's Golf, where can you go these days to have your gas pumped for you, oil checked, windshield cleaned for you? Joby's Golf, that's where. Joby's Golf is located on the corner of Fayette and Beeson Boulevard in Uniontown. Joby's Golf offers lockout services, general repairs, tire repair, state inspection, and 24-hour AAA towing service. Phone 724-438-0681 for Joby's Golf.
So we have 2:17 left before halftime. Now Southmoreland in the lead here at 18-15. I think a very important 2 minutes plus here for Laurel Highlands, trying to close out the second quarter, keeping this game close.
Yes, you can't let this get into a double-digit situation, and that's exactly what has happened to the Mustangs throughout this season. So just haven't been able to get any kind of easy quality shots against this defense for the Scotties. Ringer. Good fake. Got it.
He's good on the long, too. His first points of the game. Boy, Laurel Highlands in need of that. They're back to within one, down 18-17 with 1:47 left before halftime. Richter trying a little switch up top with Keffer. Got deflected out of bounds. Will stay with Southmoreland here in the Laurel Highlands zone.
Coach Smith working hard over there on the sideline.
Those guys have worked hard all season long. Despite the Mustangs just having 2 wins on the year, they fought hard all season long in another tight game tonight. Falenser driving and scoring. Noah Falenser, 5 second quarter points for Southmoreland. Scotty's back on top by 3 at 20-17. Ethan Koffler back on the other side. Over to Aiden Black, high on the right, trying to spin off at Keffer. No look down to Vecchiola, couldn't hang on. And look out here, Richter, bounce pass forward. Falenser again, putting it up and in. So Noah Falenser now 7 of the 22 for the Scotties.
Here we go, just what we talked about.
Leads at 5.
It's 5, feels like 10.
With 1:05 left before halftime, you've had some missed opportunities. And again, those turnovers have been the Mustangs' bugaboo here in the first half. Vecchiola trying to redeem himself down low. Look at the basket and one, and that'll help the cause, Gary.
Another good pass there by Black, and Vecchiola able to gather that one in. Good ball fake, take it hard to the rim, bucket, and the foul.
6 already for Vecchiola, can make it 7 here at the foul line. Mustangs back to within 3, trying to cut it to 2 here with 55 seconds left before halftime.
Vecchiola, 61% free throw shooter.
Yep, 17 of 28 so far this season. He'll get 1 here as the Scotties shuffle the deck a little bit. Elliot Primus back in. Caden Kiefer taking a seat, and Vecchiola making the free throw for Laurel Highlands. It's 7 for Vecchiola. Mustangs back to within 2, down 22-20. Falenser back on the other side. He's been the hot hand here in the second quarter. Switches with Richter. Back to Ty Camp on the far side. You have Keffer in front of the Mustang bench. Shot a hard pass, got intercepted. Look out here. Ethan Koffler breaking back for the Mustangs. Tough shot,
nice
but got it to
body
go.
Control there
To tie the game at 22.
Koffler.
Final 30 seconds of the second quarter. Koffler with 8. So the Mustangs responding here a little bit, Gary.
Absolutely, and that's exactly what we were looking for here late in the quarter, with taken away again. Opportunity for the lead.
Here's Koffler driving back between defenders, getting fouled yet late on the intercept. And Koffler drawing the contact, and with 11 seconds left before halftime, Laurel Highlands an opportunity to retake the lead here at the free throw line. That'll be the second personal on Wyatt Richter. You'll get Ethan Koffler shooting 2. Koffler now with 8 tonight, 68% so far this season from the free throw line. First of 2 here, on the way, but no good. Rare miss for Koffler, is usually pretty consistent at the foul line for Laurel Highlands. Now Koffler for a second of 2. Taking his time. Deep breath. Free throw on the way and good. And now Laurel Highlands back in the lead. 9 for Koffler. A 23-22 lead for the Mustangs. Richter between defenders and Koffler with the steal. Down to 5 seconds left. Gotta hurry here. Ringer to Vecchiola down to 1, and they're not going to get it away. But still, Laurel Highlands played a pretty solid final 2 minutes of that second quarter, Gary, to lead 23-22 here at the halftime break. Stay tuned for Halftime Show, being brought to you by the Radcliffe Martin Law Firm here on WMBS, the Turbo High School Sports Network, and the South Union Township Sports Network. Brought to you tonight on the South Union Township Sports Network by Smith Lewis Chess CPAs in Uniontown, Davis & Davis Attorneys at Law, the Sprouse Insurance Group, and insurance agent David Hughes, SWGI Specialist, now a part of U.S. Digestive Health, the UPMC Rehabilitation Institute, and physical therapist Jim Burns, United Bank, and South Union Township Supervisors Bob Schiffbauer, Rick Vernon, and Jason Scott. And while Gary adds up some of the first half numbers. We'll tell you since 1976, Davis & Davis has represented people, not insurance companies. Their lawyers have experience in litigating or settling personal injury claims, medical malpractice cases, and wrongful death actions together with domestic, real estate, workers' compensation, and municipal law experience. Throughout decades of work, Davis & Davis has successfully represented thousands of cases in local, state, and federal courts. For more information on how Davis & Davis can help you, phone 724-437-2799. That's 724-437-2799. Shop the February sale at Zen's Construction Warehouse on Walnut Hill Road in Uniontown. Family owned and operated by the Nelson family. Zen's has everything you need for that next home improvement project at deep discounted prices. Phone 724-366-8274. Visit Zen's on Walnut Hill Road in Uniontown. Zen's Construction Warehouse. Their surplus, your savings. And Gary now with your halftime stats. They're being brought to you by First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County. Gary, take it away.
Thanks, Brian. The Mustangs with 11 points in the first quarter, 12 in the second for their total of 23 at halftime. Leading scorer for the Mustangs is Ethan Koffler with 4 in the first, 5 in the second for his total of 9. He was 3 for 4 at the line in that second quarter. Jaden Ringer with a deuce in the second for his 2. Aiden Black not on the board yet. That's something the Mustangs need to get going. Shane Layton with 5, all in the first quarter. And Sevi Vecchiola with 5 in the second, 2 in the first for his total of 7 for the Mustangs, 23 at halftime. 4 or 5 from the line for the Mustangs. Mustangs did commit 10 turnovers in that first half. For Southmoreland, Ronnie Collins with 2. Ty Keffer leading the way with 11. He had 5 in the first, 6 in the second, 2 for 2 at the line. Wyatt Richter with 2, and Noah Flenser off the bench with 7, all in that second quarter. 9 in the first, 13 in the second for their total of 22. And Southmoreland was 3 for 5 from the line, and they had 11 turnovers, Brian.
Wow, and turnovers certainly have been a key on both sides in that first half.
Absolutely, and it's not something that I'm sure Southmoreland's going to be happy with, out-turnovering the Mustangs.
Always good to have that stat. And, Gary, they actually have a running clock in the second half now of the Uniontown-Elizabeth forward game. Uniontown up 50-20.
In the third,
with 6:45 left in the third, so the Red Raiders running away from Elizabeth forward. So I appreciate some of the folks might have been watching that game earlier, tuning into our contest tonight with a 23-22 game. And I have to think, Gary, probably at some point in the second half will be on the radio as well as the folks on the WMBS side will be joining us once the Uniontown game.
That one will be over quick.
Yeah, it will be over quick. Also have to thank Cherokee Recycling when it comes. And when you're looking to make some extra cash for those aluminum cans, visit Cherokee Recycling, where aluminum can is king. Cherokee Recycling, open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, Saturdays, 8 to 12 noon, closed Sundays and holidays. Give Marcus or Rags a call today at 724-439-3228 for Cherokee Recycling, where recycling makes the most sense. Sandy Howell Notary Services provides all the notary services, vehicle title registration, and transfers in the Smithfield and surrounding areas. You can give them a call at 724-564-8955 or stop in and see them on Dry Knob Road in Smithfield. A special hello to Ed Walensky watching our broadcast tonight from Sandy Howell Notary Services. And Gary,
it's time to order your free at-home COVID tests from Peach & Pharmacy, so that you will have them when you need them. Peach & Pharmacy can help you get your free COVID test along with all of your pharmacy needs in the Peach & Pharmacy at the Peach & Market in downtown Connellsville. Call 724-626-9600. That's 724-626-9600 for Peach & Pharmacy. And Uniontown Dental Associates. Are your dentures cracked? Brian, your dentures cracked?
I don't have any dentures, fortunately enough.
Okay. Loose?
Not yet.
Broken or missing? Missing a tooth, or maybe it's time for a new denture? Call the office of Dr. Jonathan Krisner and Dr. Jennifer Haar at Uniontown Dental Associates. Thanks to their in-office denture lab, they can make your own new dentures faster than other offices and can offer same-day denture repairs. Call their office for your appointment today at 724-438-0241. That's Uniontown Dental Associates.
And Gary, I have to send a shout out to Rick Fite coming over from Fayette TV tonight, helping us out here in the booth. First time we had an opportunity to work on one of our game broadcasts.
He's making us look good.
He is making us look good. Rick doing a fantastic job behind the camera. And our whole team Gary, all season long has been big. Of course, Nick Barczak back inside our Davis & Davis Attorneys at Law Studios running the show.
Our camera crew has been diverse.
Yeah, our camera crew has been diverse. We've had Rick helping us tonight. We've had Tiffany coming over from South Union, Tiffany Kessler. Sarah Camp's done a lot of games with us. Billy's doing most of the Uniontown games, Billy Dice. And I probably missed a few folks that have probably run the camera. Of course, Snags, Donnie Santos.
Oh, yeah, Snags. Can't forget Snags.
He's done some games for us. But we've had a terrific team effort with everybody throughout the course of the year. You know, going into the season, really our first venture, doing multiple game broadcasts on a regular basis on our platforms and things.
Without
knock on wood.
Without Jerry Dupay.
Without Jerry Dupay. Of course, Jerry's always been a part of our crew for so many years, unfortunately passing away in the offseason. But we certainly appreciate everybody really stepping up. A total team effort throughout the course of the year. Hopefully we can keep this going into the playoffs as well. And again, we're down to just 2 regular season broadcasts after tonight. Of course, the big Uniontown Laurel Highlands game coming up on Friday. In fact, tickets will be on sale at Laurel Highlands High School tomorrow afternoon at 4:30. First come, first serve. So get there early. They're $5 a piece. And then our final regular season broadcast of the year will be Uniontown taking on Berlin Brothers Valley at Uniontown High School, 12 noon on Saturday. Our Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show hitting the air at 11:30. And again, our plan for the playoffs, and again, we want to be as transparent as possible. There were a number of changes as far as WPIAL rights that occurred in the offseason. In the past, the video rights were always held by the Trib Live High School Sports Network, which we were an affiliate of, so we could basically do live video for any WPIAL playoff game that we wanted to do, with the exception of the WPIAL championship games. In the offseason, the WPIAL awarded the video rights to the NFHS network, where they have first right of refusal. Now, all of their broadcasts, Gary, will be behind a paywall. But if they pass and do not pick up a game, then we have the rights to do live video for that game. So we can't promise you live video for every game like we have in past seasons, but if the NFHS network passes on a live video of a local game, they'll certainly have it for you here on WMBS. Regardless, we will have live audio broadcasts throughout the postseason. We'll have that live audio stream on the WMBS Facebook page. The playoff pairings will be announced on Monday, and as soon as we get clearance as far as what games we can and can't bring you, we'll pass those along, not only on the air, but on the WMBS Facebook page as well.
That would be fun. If you're watching an NFHS broadcast, listening to the radio, you'll be about 7 seconds ahead.
Well, I think there'll be more than that. I mean, I heard last year when we were in the state semifinals doing that Uniontown-Lincoln Park game, and we got blacked out from doing that broadcast. Somebody said their broadcasts were about 4 or 5 minutes behind our games.
Wow.
They were that far behind. And again, a lot of their games are not going to have announcers.
Right, it's just
and they might not even
only
have a score hub. You know, they might send crews down once you get into the semifinals.
Right.
But a lot of their game broadcasts might just be a stationary camera. So before you shell out the $11.99 or whatever it costs for any of those playoff broadcasts, buyer beware. You might only be paying for a standalone camera. You might not be actually purchasing a live broadcast. I think it's unfortunate for the community, because I think we kind of have a good thing going here. A lot of folks, tuning into a lot of the game broadcasts. Certainly has been a nice run the last couple of years for both Uniontown and Laurel Highlands, and certainly hope to keep that going. And we can only cross our fingers that the NFHS network passes on a lot of the Fayette County broadcasts in the early rounds. We continue to do the live video like we enjoy doing for all of our listeners out there. And again, we'll send reminders along both on Friday and Saturday as well. And once the playoff matchups get announced on Monday, and again, we find out what games we can and can't do, we'll pass those along to you here on WMBS. But certainly,
all our sponsors have been, been super throughout the entire season, and they'll still be on the radio side, but they also benefit from the video, and that will continue, no doubt about it, because again, the community sponsors have been fabulous.
Yes, and we'll have the live, if we get blacked out on a game, we'll still have the live audio on Facebook, so the folks that are used to tuning in on Facebook for the live video, we'll put those live audio broadcasts up on the Facebook page as well if we do get blacked out of a certain broadcast. So again, we'll keep you posted over the next couple of days. Again, we'll have the Uniontown Laurel Highlands game coming up for you 7:30 on Friday. And then Uniontown taking on Berlin Brothers Valley, our final regular season broadcast of the year, Saturday at high noon.
Well, Uniontown clicking on all cylinders tonight, 62-22, with a minute to go in the third quarter.
Wow. We talk about domination. Hard to believe that's the same Uniontown team that dropped 3 of 4 games.
Well, it just goes to show you, these are high school kids. I mean, these are guys that and they're still underclassmen too on that Uniontown
a lot
team.
of kids coming back, both Victorious Grooms, Calvin Winfrey, and some others coming back for next season. So
Mustangs will have possession.
Yep, working left to right here in the third quarter as Jaden Ringer sends it into Aiden Black, and Black will enter the forecourt. Over to Shane Layton here on the near wing, watched by Ronnie Collins. Up top to Koffler, 3 on the way. Off the back iron, no good rebound, tipped around and controlled there by Elliot Primus, who turns it over again, Gary. And here's Ringer, NBA range 3, hit it. What a deep 3 there from Ringer. He has 5, showing unlimited range, putting the Mustangs up 4 now at 26-22.
Biggest lead since it was 6-2.
Yes. What a big shot there from Jaden Ringer. He talked about how hot he was last week for Laurel Highlands. Continuing another turnover. Layton on the intercept. Over to Black and across. And now Jaden Ringer, a ball fake, works right of the lane. He's in a little bit of trouble trying to get out of it. Lost the dribble. Gets saved there by Ethan Koffler. Back to Vecchiola. Jumper from the foul line, no good. Vecchiola trying to poke it out. Koffler steps in. Ball tied up. Jump ball called. Possession arrow Southmoreland this time.
Quality shot there by Vecchiola. Just had himself moving too hard toward the hoop and just too much on it off the back iron, but you'll take that quality shot.
And you wonder, Gary, Mustangs up 4, still a lot of time left, over 15 minutes of basketball. Is this the night the Mustangs can seal the deal and snap that 15-game losing streak? We'll see.
Scotties don't want that to happen, that's for sure.
And again, they're fighting for their playoff lives.
Yeah.
Tied with
Another
Albert Gallatin, another steal. It's Koffler coming back for the Mustangs. They'll lay it up and in. That one spun in for Ethan Koffler. He is 11. He's in double figures. The Mustang lead at 6 at 28-22 with 6:38 left here in the third quarter. You have to think Frank Messino might be thinking about a timeout if you get another Mustang basket, but great ball movement coming free underneath. Elliot Primus, his first field goal, his first points of the night, have the Scotties back to within 4, 28-24.
Somebody lost their man on defense at that point. That was totally uncontested at the rim.
Here's Aiden Black back across, again directing traffic. Far side, Ringer has the hot hand, comes inside, will float it up, can get that one to drop, and that time Primus pulls down another rebound for Southmoreland.
Just a runner there by Ringer. That's not his forte.
In the corner, 3 good, as Wyatt Richter swishing that one in from the corner pocket to pull the Scotties back to within 1 at 28-27.
6-point lead evaporated very quickly.
You're going to have to think the Scotties going to try a little more up-tempo at this juncture of the game, certainly favoring their style versus Laurel Highlands. Vecchiola juggle, regain, puts it up left of the lane, a miss. Layton in traffic, pulled down the rebound, but got called for the travel.
I don't think anybody had possession.
No, I agree with you. You'll get Ronnie Collins to trigger it in here for Southmoreland. Play catch there with Noah Falenser. And just that quick, Gary, Southmoreland, an opportunity to take the lead back on this possession. You have Richter there on the near wing, watched by Aiden Black, coming baseline.
Good defense.
A little give and go there with Keffer trying to hand off out in front, and Layton trying to rip it away from Primus. Ball still loose, kept alive there by the Scotties, and driving in Falenser, a miss in traffic. Black had it ripped away. No over the back call. It's going to count for Elliot Primus.
I thought that was Keffer.
No, it was Primus there.
You sure?
Yes.
Yep, you're right. You're right.
Got it to go. And Aiden Black will bring it back across now with the Mustangs. Down 1 at 29-28. Vecchiola over to Koffler in the corner for 3. It rattles out, but tip back in.
Layton with the tip in.
Yeah, we had both Layton and Vecchiola there. What's the whistle for?
Good hoop, I hope.
Have a foul called here on the floor.
So it might be a good hoop and a bucket.
Waiting to put the points up.
Bucket went in.
Haven't posted them yet on the Laurel Highlands side.
I guess not. Because he blew the whistle before the tip in. That's unfortunate.
Wow.
Wow is right.
That's not going to count.
I didn't hear a whistle before the bucket.
Mustang coaching staff upset about it. You would think that has to count. And now they are going to count.
Yes, they are. There you go. So Layton gets the tip in.
It was Layton on the tip in. He has 7. Now the Mustangs up 30-29. It took a while, and they'll have possession too.
This would be a unique 4 or 5 point play.
If they can get it to go. Koffler back to Ringer. Up top, Layton. And now Aiden Black in front of the Mustang bench. With 4:42.
Drive to the hoop.
left here in the third. They're going to kick in the near corner to Koffler. Koffler floating it off the glass, couldn't get it to drop in traffic. Vecchiolo, the offensive rebound, spins back inside, got blocked and fouled. So Vecchiolo head of the free throw line here for the Mustangs.
I think that's on Primus. That could be his first.
By the way, that last foul was on Wyatt Richter. That was his third personal.
You're right.
And now you'll have Vecchiola at the foul line for the Mustangs. He's 1 of 1 so far today. Again, 61% for the season. First of 2 here, no good off the front of the rim. Now a substitution here on the Southmoreland side. Ronnie Collins in for Wyatt Richter, as they'll give Richter a break with those 3 personals. Now Vecchiola, second of 2. It's up on the way and no good again. So rare for Vecchiola to miss back-to-back free throws. Valencer driving back for a quick 2 for Southmoreland. Noah Valencer with 9. Scotty's back in the lead at 31-30 in this back-and-forth game.
That Valencer, he's an aggressive sophomore.
He is. You mentioned averaging close to 16 points a game. Even with all these seniors graduating and Collins a steal, Valencer's going to keep Southmoreland in a lot of games in years to come as Keffer comes back and gets another quick 2. That's 13 for Ty Keffer. And look out, Southmoreland now back in the lead at 33-30 as we go under 4 minutes left here in the third quarter.
So like 11-2 run.
Layton on the near wing, trying to work off of Valencer. Back to Aiden Black, and now Ringer.
Good pass.
Handoff down to Vecchiola. Got blocked there by Valencer. We'll stay with the Mustangs here in the Southmoreland zone.
Would have been served there by a good ball fake, but he didn't feel the defender on his back.
I thought at first Ringer was going to fire on another deep 3.
Made a nice pass.
Vecchiola gets the touch off the inbounds. Over to Koffler. Koffler between defenders, driving and scoring. Ethan Koffler, he's a player for the Mustangs. 4 here in the third, 13 for the game. Laurel Highlands back to within 1, down 33-32. 3:27 left here in the third quarter. Keffer back to Valencer. Now the Scotties trying to take a little air out of the ball. Far side to Ty Rorick, who just checked in. Near side, Ronnie Collins. They're just running a little motion offense here, Gary, outside the 3-point arc. Now a little dump down to Keffer, who was triple team. Sends it over to wide open Ronnie Collins, who missed on the jumper.
Good rebound there by Vecchiola.
Mustangs back on it. Aiden Black bringing it across. Mustangs down a point.
Wow.
Ringer, another deep 3. He hit it again. Hey, if he's going to hit shots like that, Gary, let him shoot from wherever he wants.
Wow. That was on the letters over there in front of the bench.
Hit that one from down in, Everton?
Yeah.
Now where the exit's at when you drive up this way. Mustangs by 2 at 35-33. 2:35 left here in the third. Valencer, the answer back.
Wow.
What a big 3 there for Southmoreland. Valencer with 12.
Got to get a hand in his face.
Telling Ringer, hey, I'll take your 3 and drain it back on the other side. And we're down at 2:19 left here in the third. Boy, has this big game been fun to watch tonight, Gary.
Entertaining for sure.
Koffler down to Layton, back out to Koffler in the corner for 3.
Yes,
he hits it.
he is.
Ethan Koffler. Wow, these guys draining shots from everywhere tonight.
7 in the quarter for Koffler.
38-36 Laurel Highlands as we go under 2 minutes left here in the third. In traffic, a block but a foul on the Valencer drive.
He's taking the ball into his hands now.
Yes. Going to see a lot of Valencer and a lot of Keffer on the Southmoreland side here coming down the stretch.
That's Vecchiola, his first.
In that Uniontown Elizabeth forward game, they're down at 3:35 left in the fourth, 66-25. And the first of 2 free throws good there from Noah Valencer to give Valencer 13 points tonight. Pull the Scotties back to within 1. Second of 2 from Valencer, good again. And we're knotted up at 38. 14 for Noah Valencer.
Foul line could be a key coming down to the end of this game, Brian. And as you said earlier, Southmoreland a very good foul shooting team. That's kicked out of bounds.
Stay with the Mustangs here in the Southmoreland zone. Again, a lot of that is Keffer. Scotties is the team 73%, but Keffer coming into the game attempted 78 free throws, and he's 95%.
But they put the ball in his hands, so
They do.
that's who you have to foul.
And you don't want to foul him on the Laurel Highlands side in a tight game. Koffler looking for another 3. Good look when get it to drop. Ball hits on the boundary to our right, out of bounds and back over to Southmoreland. Johnny Smith coaching hard from the far side for the Mustangs with 1:39 left here in the third. Here's Fulenser out of his own zone.
Sticking with his lineup, not much substitution for the Mustangs.
These guys are playing hard and they're making shots. And Fulenser, tough shot, far baseline, no good. Ball out of bounds off of Southmoreland, going out. Mustangs will get it back.
So maybe a little too much that time by Fulenser. He's just trying to go one-on-one, and you would think they want to get the ball again in Keffer's hands a lot more than has happened here in the third quarter, but it is tied up at 38.
And Aiden Black back across for Laurel Highlands. Over to Layton. Up top to Vecchiola. Vecchiola lost the dribble, gets help from Koffler. Koffler, a little juggle trying to regain. They go out of bounds with it, and they're going to say it was touched by Keffer going out. So the Mustangs retain again.
There's a little scrum there coming down the lane.
Yes, it was.
Koffler went hard into the boards.
Ringer to send it in, bounces right of the lane. Black couldn't get it to drop. Tough rebound. Koffler between defenders got fouled.
That's going to be on Primus. His second.
I mentioned that Uniontown game. Credit their defense tonight, Gary. They're up 68-27. Elizabeth Ford, a good team.
Absolutely. 27 points.
Holding the Warriors to 27 when they put up 68. Here's Koffler from the far wing and in, driving and getting another one to go. Ethan Koffler, what a huge third quarter. 9 here in the third, 18 for the game. Mustangs up 40-38. 45 seconds left here in the third. Here's Wyatt Richter, step back, 3 for the lead back, halfway down, came out. Keffer keeping it alive on the offensive glass. Fires a pass down on the far block. Primus repositioning, pulling it out to Rorick, who just lost it, trying a little baby hook in the paint. And Shane Layton says thank you very much. Finds the loose basketball, bounces it across to Jaden Ringer, who holds high on the left. Now over to Layton, faking the three with Fulenser in his face. Down to 18 seconds left in the third. And now it's Vecchiola, a little turn and shoot, couldn't get it to drop. Layton, the offensive rebound, missed on the putback. Third attempt on the possession. Vecchiola just got mugged.
3 opportunities at the offensive boards that time. Vecchiola and Layton working hard under there.
And Vecchiola with 2 free throws upcoming. Mustangs an opportunity to go up 4 here. Layton the third, and that's the third person on Elliot Primus. So the Scotties in a little bit of foul trouble. Primus with 3, Richter with 3. Vecchiola headed to the line for Laurel Highlands. First of 2 free throws out the front of the rim, no good.
The range.
Rare for Vecchiola to miss 3 straight. At
1
the free
for
throw
3
line.
at the line.
A 1 for 4 now.
Yeah, 1 for 4, I'm sorry.
Now Vecchiola, second of 2 here. On the way, and no good again. But again, offensive rebound backside there from Ringer. Kick out 3 off the front of the rim, no good there. Koffler foul off the rebound. I think they're going to get Layton for over the back of Wyatt Richter.
Good opportunity there, though. Layton aggressive on the offensive board. Just 5 seconds to go here in the quarter.
Scotties need to hurry.
Put some pressure on full court to make him use time.
Fulenser is the trigger man here on the near side. Sends it in there to Keffer. Keffer across with 3 seconds left. Keffer putting up the 3. Won't get it to drop. And the putback attempt there from Primus is also no good. So time expires here after 3 with the Mustangs up 40-38 over Southmoreland as we head to the 4th. If you need the help of a skilled and experienced lawyer, contact the Delarose Law Offices. Attorney Melinda Delarose represents individuals and business clients in Uniontown and throughout the surrounding areas in divorce and family law, contract disputes, and more. Phone 724-320-2306 for Attorney Melinda Delarose. If you're considering a project design and don't know where to start, K2 Engineering offers a wide range of professional, civil, architectural, and municipal services to meet your individual project needs. Their versatility combined with a personalized approach is what sets them apart as a full-service engineering and consultation firm. To learn more about the services that K2 Engineering offers, visit them on the web at k2engineering.net. K2 Engineering, where customer service is their #1 priority. So coming down the stretch here, Gary, heading into the 4th quarter, Laurel Highlands on top 40-38.
And in that quarter, Koffler with 9 to give him 18 for the game. Ringer with 2 long 3-pointers for his 6th in that quarter. And Shane Layton got a deuce for their total of 17 in that quarter, just 16 for Southmoreland. But 7 points by Fulenser in that third quarter. And the game's over at Uniontown.
Yeah, 69-29, Red Raiders over the Elizabeth Ford Warriors. As soon as they're done with their post-game show, we're going to Join the folks on the radio side as well for the conclusion of our broadcast with Laurel Highlands on top here, 40-38. Here's Layton on the near wing, back up top. Ringer, a little ball fake on the three. Working left of the lane, trying to reset, pulling it back out to Aiden Black here high on the left. Fronted there by Keffer. The Mustangs in a position, up by 2. Maybe some longer possessions. Koffler, though, open look for 3, off the mark. Keffer came over late, might have altered the shot again. Offensive rebound. Vecchiola down low, missed, got it back again.
Can't get it to go.
Attempt on the possession, but they get another rebound there with a Ringer. Over to Aiden Black again. Wow. Black has been quiet tonight, has yet to score for the Mustangs.
Great opportunities, though, at the hoop that time by the Mustangs. Just couldn't get it up above the rim.
But they still have possession. Black driving. No look kick in the corner. Layton spots up for the 3, in and out. They won't get a rebound that time.
5 shots at the rim that time.
Ty Rorick bringing it down that time for the Scotties. Over to Falenser. 3 up top for the lead back. No good offensive rebound in traffic. Primus scoring on the putback. It's Elliot Primus tying this game at 40 with 6:52 left here in the fourth.
So that offensive rebound a killer for the Mustangs. Got a box out.
Game knotted up, though, with 6:42 left in regulation. Ringer up top, Aiden Black trying to get it going. And you've had Keffer on him, though, Gary, most of the night.
Yeah,
certainly a tough matchup.
Absolutely.
Here's Black near elbow, jumper no good.
To go. Wow.
Rebound pulled down by Wyatt Richter. Off and across to Keffer here on the near side. Keffer goes cross court far side to Falenser. Game tied at 40. Scotty's looking for the lead. And now directing traffic high on the right is Falenser. Falenser for 3 from the far wing. It rattles out.
Again,
big
the offensive
rebound in traffic. Missing though on the putback there was Primus. He'll 2 free throws upcoming.
Got to box out. That just get the body on him. Don't let him get over your back. And that's going to be a foul on Vecchiola, his second. Team foul number 2 of the half. And that's going to send Primus to the line.
Missed his only 2 free throw attempts so far in this game. Came in 52% so far this season. Big ones coming up here for Elliot Primus. First of 2 on the way and no goods. He's 0 for 3. Both of these teams, Gary, have missed some free throws tonight.
They sure have. Mustangs 4 for 8 and Southmoreland 5 for 9 right now.
And the Scotties came in as a team 73%. Laurel Highlands as a team 62%. So both teams below their season average. And now Primus for his second of 2. Free throw up on the way and good for Elliot Primus. Southmoreland now back in the lead at 41-40. 6:05 left here in the fourth. And Aiden Black out of his own zone here for Laurel Highlands. Fronted by Keffer.
Need to get some buckets to fall here.
Waiting a little juggle and a regain. Over to Koffler. Far side to Black, and now Jaden Ringer. And Koffler again. Over to Black, a little ball fake. Black now driving, scoop shot wouldn't go, goes right to Vecchiola, who scores on the putback. Sevi Vecchiola there, right place, right time. He has 9, and Laurel Highlands back in the lead at 42-41. 5:34 left here in the fourth. Keffer, no look feed, coming open again, Primus. Primus 5 here in the fourth, 9 for the game. Full timeouts here from Frank Massino and the Southmoreland Scotties.
Mustangs got to have ball vision on those passes, and Keffer's going to find that open guy pretty much every time. And Primus with the perfect position underneath for the easy lay-in gives them the lead again at 43-42.
And Gary, why don't you tell us about some of our fine sponsors?
Fay West Glass, from chips and cracks to splits and shatters. If you need new glass, Fay West Glass Company is the one to call. Fay West Glass has served Fayette and Greene counties for over 25 years and specializes in residential glass installations and replacements. Proudly local and veteran-owned, Fay West Glass will earn your business. 724-439-8600 Fay West Glass.
Our game also on the South Union Township Sports Network, brought to you there by Smith Lewis Chess CPAs in Uniontown, Davis & Davis Attorneys at Law, the Sprouse Insurance Group and insurance agent David Hughes, SWGI Specialist, now part of U.S. Digestive Health, UPMC Rehabilitation Institute, physical therapist Jim Burns, United Bank and South Union Township Supervisors Bob Schiffauer, Rick Fernan, and Jason Scott. And Gary, we're going to reconnect now with the radio side, so just stand by.
at 724-930-7766 to schedule your next appointment. Pickup and delivery with white glove service. Never wait in a service lounge again. Call us today at 724-930-7766.
It's just that easy.
Looking for a dentist? Dr. Michael George and Dr. Ashley Parker of George Dental Associates, a Uniontown staple, has over 40 years experience treating patients of all ages. Their caring, professional team of dentists and their staff offer a full range of dental services, including restorative, preventative, pediatrics, cosmetic, and so much more. Visit GeorgeDentalAssociates.com today. That's GeorgeDentalAssociates.com and find out how they can enhance your smile through the art of dentistry.
Back here at Southmoreland High School, I'd like to welcome those in on the radio side as well. We have 4:46 left here in the fourth quarter, a 45-44 lead for Southmoreland as Ethan Koffler misses there on a three. For folks on the video side, missed a couple of back-to-back buckets from Ty Keffer and Sevi Vecchiola, but still a one-point game here, Gary. It's been a fun one to watch tonight.
Sure has, and both teams playing hard. The Mustangs hanging in there.
Seeing if the Mustangs can snap this 15-game losing streak. Ball deflected in the backcourt. Ty Keffer on the regain there for Southmoreland. 4:18 left in regulation. Keffer on the wing trying to kick it in the corner. Pass deflected there by Shane Layton. Out of bounds in front of the Southmoreland bench. Will remain Southmoreland's basketball here in the Laurel Highlands zone.
The Mustangs forcing turnovers by Southmoreland with 15 turnovers here in the contest. The Mustangs with just 11.
Again, for some of you folks on the radio side just joining us, Ethan Koffler leading the way for Laurel Highlands with 18. On the Southmoreland side, you've Ty Keffer with 15. Noah Falenzer's played well tonight for the Scotties as well with 14 points. And off that inbounds pass,
it's a
Ronnie
travel.
Collins. They didn't call the travel, Gary. It's going to count. Two there for Collins. He has 4. And a lead at 3 for Southmoreland over Laurel Highlands at 47-44 as we go under 4 minutes left here in regulation. Jaden Ringers hit some big threes for the Mustangs here in the second half. Has it now in front of the Mustang bench. Pulls it back to Aiden Black, who's been quiet tonight. Has had Ty Keffer on him most of the evening. Here's Ringer coming free again. Comes baseline, far side floater, no good. In traffic, the rebound pulled down by Noah Falenser of Southmoreland. It kind of got undercut there by Ringer, but we play on.
Here we go with the Southmoreland now with a 3-point lead with 3:32 to go, and that's
Keffer for 3.
And again, an offensive board.
Brought down by Primus. Will turn and shoot out in front. Good.
Got to get him off the boards. And
full timeout for the Mustangs. 49-44 Scotties. 3:21 left here in the fourth. We're back in 60 on the CR Braddock Group High School Sports Night.
Ready to update your home? Find what you need at Zen's Construction Warehouse. Their friendly, knowledgeable staff will be happy to help you the old-fashioned way. They'll answer your questions and get you started on your next home project. Conveniently located at 485 Walnut Hill Road in Continental. Zen's is open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30, Saturday and Sunday, 10 to 2. For more information, call 724-366-8274 or visit Zen's Construction Warehouse's Facebook page. Zen's Construction Warehouse, their surplus is your savings.
I'm Bill Martin, and along with my partner Trip Radcliffe and Rob Harper, are attorneys at Radcliffe Martin Law. Our primary focus at Radcliffe Martin Law is representing people hurt in accidents. However, we handle workers' compensation claims, estate planning, real estate matters, and class actions. Radcliffe Martin Law is your hometown firm that offers conveniences not possible with Pittsburgh firms and provides better service than those firms. Radcliffe Martin Law, your local injury attorneys. 724-439-3939.
Back here at Southmoreland High School, the Scotties now, Gary, a 5-point lead over Laurel Highlands at 49-44. It was a tight opening quarter. Laurel Highlands led 11-9 after 1 and also was tight at halftime.
23-22 at halftime. Mustangs on top. And then they were up 2 after 3, 40-38, and now trailing by 5. And need to find a way to take the lid off the hoop here in the fourth.
3:14 to play. Aiden Black. Touch there to Layton in traffic, got fouled and actually pushed from behind. They call this on Primus. It's his 4th personal. And it does go on Primus.
But just the first foul here in the fourth quarter on Southmoreland with 3:10 to go.
Scotties have Primus with 4, Richter with 3. Mustangs not in a whole lot of foul trouble right now as Ringer sends it into Layton leaning, and that's going to be it. Primus is going to foul out.
That's huge as Primus was big on the offensive board, and it's going to be a 5th foul.
Primus fouling out with 3:08 left there in the fourth. Kind of a tough decision after that fourth foul for Frank Messino, but he had a 5-point game with 3:08 to play. And they left him in. He's played well tonight, but now fouls out.
And coach is complaining over there, so let's see who they bring in.
I mean, there was definite contact.
Oh, absolutely.
Ty Rourke will check in.
It's Layton at the line to try to cut into this 5-point lead.
Layton so far this season, 65% from the free throw line. The timeout situation, the Mustangs with 2 remaining, Southmoreland with 4 remaining. See if that plays a factor as well down the stretch. Layton first of 2 free throws, no good. And
it's real strong.
Free throw struggles continue tonight,
sure
especially
do.
the Laurel Highlands. The Mustangs as a team now, 0 of 5 from the free throw line. Is that right, Gary, in the second half?
Yeah, they were 4 for 9.
Second of 2 from Layton, good. Mustangs needed that. That's 8 now for Layton. Mustangs back to within 4 at 49-45. And Noah Falentra will bring it back across. We'll see how the look of the Scotties offense has changed now with Elliot Primus out of the lineup. Now you're going to see the Scotties maybe taking a little air out of the ball, but Falentra driving on the far side, lost the dribble, tried a little pass on the inside. They got intercepted. Mustangs in a little trouble here trying to get out of it, and they do. As the pass from Jaden Ringer finds Aiden Black, who brings it across on the near side. Quick 3, Black, good. We mentioned, Gary, he has not scored tonight until now.
Took the lid off.
Yep. From outside the 3-point arc, Laurel Highlands back to within 1 at 49-48. 2:28
no hesitation there by Black.
Quick pull up and drained it. Now we'll see if the Scotties have an answer back. They set the screen, but turn it over. Ringer on the intercept, maybe a little too quick coming back. Deflection, no, goes to Layton. Down to Vecchiola. He got blocked, but out of bounds is Falentra.
Wow.
The Mustangs will retain here in the Southmoreland zone with 2:12 left here in the fourth.
Unbelievable.
Wow. Yes.
Vecchiola thought he had a wide open shot, but streaking in there for the block was Keffer, but unable to maintain a position inbounds there. Was that Collins? It was.
Now Ringer out the inbounds pass to Black. He's going to be called for the travel. Aiden called for the travel with 2:10 to play. Scotty's bringing an exuberant student section in for this one tonight as well.
Looking to get in the playoffs.
And Scotty's trying to lock down a playoff spot. Mustangs trying to play spoiler. We'll switch back to Wyatt Richter. Richter, a little ball fake coming inside. Look at Vecchiola on the foul. Got a lot of ball.
He sure did. That's something that has been let go most of the game, but going to the rim, they're going to call that one.
That's his third. Second team foul in the fourth quarter on the Mustangs to Wyatt Richter, who's 72% so far this season. Heading to the free throw line. He's yet to attempt a free throw tonight. First of 2 here from Richter on the way, and good. Getting the friendly roll there is Wyatt Richter. Lead at 2 for Southmoreland at 50-48. Richter now is second of 2.
Need to box out on these foul shots.
Missed it off the front of the rim and off a tip. Layton gets the rebound for Laurel Highlands. Off and across to Jaden Ringer. Layton setting the screen. It's bounced back to Aiden Black. 1:52 to play. Black, far side. Ringer thought about another deep 3. Black, another touch up top. He's going to take the deep 3. Well off the mark. Rebound tipped around, control there by Shane Layton. Mustangs had a little reprieve here on the possession. Scotties wanted to travel, and that pass deflected out of bounds. Mustangs almost going a little too quick there on
It's about 100 fans standing up and twirling their arms, calling for the travel.
Didn't get it. The Mustangs fortunate again as that ball was deflected out of bounds off of Southmoreland and out.
Up at this high perch, we can get a bird's eye view.
Yes.
That's a lot of contact.
Koffler getting the touch. Pass brought down by Ringer, back to Ethan, swung near side, Aiden Black. Black, little hop step, kick out, Ringer for 3 in the lead back. It's short, off the front of the rim, deflected out of bounds.
Stays with Mustangs, I think.
And the ref,
no.
Late little change, or now the officials are going to get together.
They're going to call it together.
It should be Laurel Highlands' ball.
Nobody knew. It should at least be a possession. There we go. Give it back to the Mustangs.
Wow. With 1:21 to play, Laurel Highlands down 2 at 50-48. Scotty fans don't like it.
Our near side referee pointed towards the Scotties.
John Smith wants a full timeout. And you have about 10 guys on the bench calling for timeout.
I don't think they're going to take it.
They're not. And Ringer's going to send it in. Fed in high
Whoa.
to Black. It was tipped, but then saved there by Aiden, edge of the zone. Swung to Ringer, another three on
that's
the way.
off
It's going to miss
for
out the front of the
Lucius.
rim. And Ronnie Collins, the rebound that time for Southmoreland. Mustangs had a lot of cracks on that possession. Rorick back on the other side over to Ronnie Collins. You have a couple of fouls to give. They're going to
Why
kick in the
is he
corner.
shooting? Well, that's why.
That's why he's shooting as Valencer drains the three. He has 17 tonight. Lead up to 5 with 58 seconds. Full timeout.
Wow.
53-48 Southmoreland. We're back in 60 on the CR Prada Group High School Sports Night.
NovaCare Rehabilitation is now in Masontown. Using a personalized plan of care and one-on-one sessions, NovaCare gives you an advantage in rehabilitation. Dr. Haley Cruiser and our professional staff are certified to use industry-leading treatments, including LVST Big Therapy for Parkinson's disease, which increases mobility, improves balance, and decreases time necessary to complete tasks. These services supplement NovaCare's exceptional orthopedic, concussion, and vestibular dysfunction resources. For more information or to schedule an appointment, call our new Masontown office on Route 21 McClellantown Road at 724-491-5220.
Are you looking to list or sell your house? Now is the time to let the professionals at Caldwell Banker Laurel Ridge Realty help you with all of your real estate needs. Caldwell Banker Laurel Ridge Realty has 2 convenient locations to better serve you. In Uniontown area, 724-437-7100, or in Connellsville area, 724-628-7200, and speak with one of our real estate professionals. Visit our website, caldwellbanker.com. We have been proudly serving Western Pennsylvania area for over 30 years and look forward to helping you with all of your real estate needs. Broker Paul Borch Jr.
53-48 Southmoreland over Laurel Highlands. Unfortunately, though, for the Mustangs, Gary, the way this is shaping up, a very similar theme to what we've seen here over almost the past 15 games.
You're exactly right, Brian. And Mustangs just need to get some quick hoops here, down 5.
They have 1 timeout left. Ethan Koffler working on the far wing, back in the corner to Shane Layton. We'll switch back to Aiden Black down to 46 seconds left in regulation. Black, tough matchup there with Ronnie Collins on him. Over to Ringer. Not a lot of operating room for Laurel Highlands. Now Koffler between defenders. Got blocked by Keffer. Vecchiola going for the save. Keeps it alive. Repositions. Got swatted again. Keffer another block, but out of bounds there was Ty Rorick. So the Mustangs get another reprieve here in the Southmoreland zone. And now the Mustangs will burn their final timeout. Maybe that last timeout was taken by Southmoreland. Must have been. Mustangs will take this one with 33 seconds left. 53-48 Scotties. We're back at 60 here on the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
M&R Transit, locally owned and operated by the Scott family, have been helping students travel safely to school in the Fayette County area for more than 4 years. M&R Transit is a proud sponsor of the Laurel Highlands basketball team and wishes all the area teams good luck. For more information about M&R Transit, call 724-439-3164. 724-439-3164, or stop by their Uniontown office at 253 South Mount Vernon Avenue.
Bad hair day? Bad day at the office? Bad day behind the wheel? Hey, stuff happens, even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. Gives you a great rate that stays put until you change a car, driver, or your address. Plus, seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about.
Your Erie agent in Uniontown and Ross Traver Township is Sproul's Insurance Group, 724-437-9812, or go to SproulsInsurance.com.
Erie Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage and is not available in all states.
Back here at Southmoreland High School, the Southmoreland Scotties a 53-48 lead over Laurel Highlands. Bell Vernon an 11-point win over Albert Gallatin. So that'll basically clinch a playoff spot for Southmoreland. Albert Gallatin will have an opportunity to join them in the postseason if they're able to knock off the Scotties on Friday. Off the inbounds pass here, Laurel Highlands drawing a foul.
And Layton working hard in there, just getting that offensive rebound, just cannot seem to get it up over the rim, but he'll be at the line now with the clock stopped at 29.6 seconds to go.
It's still a 2-possession game.
Exactly, and his foul shots are crucial with the clock stopped.
So Layton is 1 for 2 so far tonight, makes the first of 2 here. Again, both of these teams have struggled a bit tonight at the free throw line. It might come down to free throws, and the Mustangs want to try to stay in this game. They're down 4 right now at 53-49. Second of 2 from Layton, up on the way, and good. Gets a friendly bounce off the front of the rim and in. 3-point lead. Mustangs trying to force a turnover, and they'll get a timeout taken by Ty Keffer. 53-50 Southmoreland, 29.6 left. We're back at 60 on the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
Looking for a fast, friendly notary service? Sandy Howell Notary Services, LLC, 158 Dry Knob Road, Smithfield, PA, is here to help with transfers, plate renewals, new PA plates, and more. They serve Uniontown, Smithfield, Fairchance, and surrounding areas. Open weekday evenings starting at 5:30 p.m., Saturday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Sandy Howell Notary Services, 158 Dry Knob Road, Smithfield, 724-564-8955. Big enough to serve you, small enough to know you by name.
On the go? No time to stop? That's when you'll love Peachin Pharmacy's curbside pickup at Peachin Market in downtown Connellsville. Next time you have a prescription to get, let Peachin Pharmacy make it easy for you. Call ahead at 724-626-9600 or send a message. Let friendly curbside pickup keep you right where you want to be, in the driver's seat. Peachin Pharmacy, your local pharmacy.
Southmoreland leading Laurel Highlands 53-50. Buckle up here, Gary, for the final minute.
Only problem, though, is the Mustangs only have 2 team fouls. So with just the limited time that's on the clock, they're going to have to foul 3 more times to get them to the foul line. And then, again, you got to be sure who you foul.
They forced a good number of turnovers so far in this game.
They sure have. That's 16 by my count.
29.6 left. Keffer sends it in, and Ringer's going to be called for the foul. Almost a steal there on Ty Rorick.
That's a good attempt there by Ringer. Go for the steal. It doesn't matter if you get the foul.
You can be aggressive at this point of the game. 28.4 left. And again, the Scotties coming out of their own zone, working right to left as we describe it. Keffer's the trigger man, sends it in to Ronnie Collins, who gets fouled in the backcourt. So this will be the big one. Going to foul anybody but Keffer.
That one's on Aid Black, just his first, so.
Now you have 14 fouls, 26.1 left, you're down 3.
Only took 3 seconds off for those 2 fouls.
The good thing is Keffer's the trigger man, so you can create a quick foul here real quick if whoever gets the ball off this break. And they're going to go to Falenser, who's going to try to break towards the basket. He'll lead and score. Noah Falenser, a big make there for Southmoreland.
Can't let that happen, but
they're back up 5. Black for the Mustangs, right of the lane, floater no good. Offensive rebound, Vecchiola trying to regain. Pulls it back out to Koffler, far side, puts up a quick 3. It's off the mark. Tip back to Koffler, who floats it in, and the timeout taken by the Mustangs with 4 seconds left. And now they are down 3 at 55-52. Will this be a 30 or a full here on the Laurel Highlands side? Looks like this will be a 30.
They're all sitting down, so it's got to be a full.
It's going to be a full timeout. Step aside for a 60 here on the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
Accidents can happen at any time. At Stewart Collision Service in Uniontown, we are here to repair your vehicle to pre-accident condition. Have dents? Stewart Collision Service does paintless dent repair. So give us a call at 724-437-9381 or stop by 73 East Fayette Street for all your collision needs. We work with all insurances. Stewart Collision supports our local high school sports teams and wish you the best this season. That's Stewart Collision Service, 73 East Fayette Street in Uniontown, 724-437-9381. Attorney Thomas W. Schaefer litigated over 275 civil and criminal trials, some of which have been aired on Oprah, Inside Edition, and ESPN. Having an engineering degree, master's in business administration, and law degree qualifies him to go toe-to-toe with anyone. His firm concentrates in wills, trusts, estates, property transfers, personal injury, solar field and Marcellus gas negotiations, and family law. Small enough to care and smart enough to win. Phone 724-425-1162 or email TommySchaefer@hotmail.com.
So Laurel Highlands here, Gary, out of timeouts. You almost need a quick steal and then the quick 3, down 3 at 55-52.
If they get it in, you got to foul immediately, no doubt about that.
Keffer the trigger man, 4 seconds left. Keffer needs to hurry. He'll feed it in. Stolen by Koffler. Koffler's going to float it up, but they needed the 3, and he's going to miss on the floater. It would have been a 2. Oh, so close for Laurel Highlands. They got the steal, but they didn't kick it out, and the Scotties will hang on for a 55-52 win. Couldn't get any closer, Gary.
Unbelievable, and very great effort by both squads, actually, and the Mustangs just coming up 3 points short. Very similar to the first game between Southmoreland and Laurel Highlands, but the Mustangs just showing their mettle, sticking with their game plan. Just a little too many offensive rebounds in the second half by Southmoreland that gave them an opportunity to get a little bit of a run when the Mustangs had a 6-point lead. But
I think instinct tells you, though, from Koffler, get the ball, just try to shoot real quick.
Yeah.
And he really can't blame him.
He could have gotten fouled, too, if he had taken it in. But there you have it. We're going to have to relook at the final stats here when we come back.
Yep, 55-52. Stay tuned for our post-game show brought to you by Peach and Pharmacy inside the downtown Connellsville. Peach and Market comes your way next year on WMBS, Trib Live High School Sports Network, the South Union Township Sports Network, and Facebook Live as the Scotties defeat the Mustangs 55-52.
Falling in love with a house? Head over heels for a home plan? Take the plunge. Apply for a mortgage loan with First Federal Savings and Loan of Greene County. Feeling commitment shy? Complete a mortgage pre-qualification. It's simple. 100% online, and you'll get a personalized answer within one business day. Then save the date for a move-in day or groundbreaking and put a key ring on it. Apply online at ffgc.bank. First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS number 458729.
At Uniontown Printing Press, they are more than T-shirts. They are about you and everything you love. And they are local. Operated by Mookie John and Kenny Musco, they share the passion with your group, club, or team, the excitement you have for your event or cause, and that makes your business stand out from the rest. Uniontown Printing Press believes that custom T-shirts do more than just make you look good. They help you feel good and inspire you to do good. Call Uniontown Printing Press at 724-366-7095. That's 724-366-7095. Are you down with UPP?
Welcome to Allstate, where saving on your auto insurance is kind of like a joyride. You, your car, and an open road. Maybe your best friend, too. The music is chill, and so is the traffic. Allstate. Here, better protection costs a whole lot less. You're in good hands at Allstate.
In Uniontown, call Allstate agent Russ Flaho at 724-439-9700 or stop in Russ's office on Lebanon Avenue.
Allstate and affiliates offer products and services subject to availability, terms, and conditions.
Go to 40 Uniontown and trade me in. John Clinton with Dominic Carbone from 7-time President Award-winning 40 Uniontown. Dom, is it true we have over 90 pre-owned vehicles on the lot? John, we have more pre-owned vehicles now than we've ever had. Cars, trucks, SUVs, we got them. Both Ford and non-Ford, most are certified with factory warranty and competitive rates. So, John, what's new with new? Well, Dom, I'm glad you asked. Listen to this. All 2023 F-150s have 1.9% for up to 72 months. That's right, XLs, XLTs, Lariats, all models except for Raptor. And get this, Ford has a huge push on all 2023 SUVs with great rates on Escape, Edge, Bronco Sport, and don't forget the Explorer and Expedition. Stop, click, or call for complete details. Remember, we still offer online maintenance appointments and no-charge pickup and delivery to your work and home. Your car knows, shouldn't you? That's 40 Uniontown on top of the hill across from Applebee's or 40uniontown.com. Must finance the Ford Motor Credit. Not all buyers will qualify.
Pizza, beer, atmosphere. It's all at Mom Maruca's Pizza, located on Barton Mill Road in Uniontown. Mom Maruca's is your prime spot to enjoy local high school sports. Family owned and operated, the Sampson family carries on the tradition of homemade pizza, salads, wings, and the best Italian hoagie and homemade bruschetta in town. Mom Maruca's is open Monday through Saturday from 4 to 10 for indoor and outdoor dining and takeout. Don't forget Mom's catering services for your next party or gathering. Call 724-438-9066 or visit MomMarucaPizza.com for their menu and live music schedule. Are your dentures cracked, loose, broken, or missing a tooth? Hey, maybe it's just time for a new set of dentures. If that's the case, check out Uniontown Dental Associates, located at 7829 National Pike in Uniontown. They can make you new dentures faster than other offices, and in most cases can offer same-day denture repairs. They also offer teeth whitening, clear braces, and single-visit crowns. Just call their office for your appointment today at 724-438-0241 or visit their Facebook page for more information.
Back wrapping things up here from Southmoreland High School. Another tight one tonight. The Southmoreland Scotties, a 55-52 win over the Laurel Highlands Mustangs. Southmoreland clinching a playoff spot. They improved to 15-6 overall, 4-5 in the conference. The loss drops Laurel Highlands to 2-19 overall, 0-9 in conference play. Again, our post-game show brought to you by Peach and Pharmacy inside the downtown Connellsville Peach and Market. Gary has your final stats. They're brought to you by First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County. Gary?
Thanks, Brian. As you said, 55-52 the final. The Mustangs with 11 in the first, 12 in the second, had a 23-22 lead at halftime, 17 in the third, and they were leading 40-38 after the third. Just 12 points in the fourth, and fall to 17 in the fourth by Southmoreland. Southmoreland 9 in the first, 13 in the second, 16 in the third, and 17 points in the fourth quarter. Individual scoring for the Mustangs. Ethan Koffler with 20 points this evening for the Mustangs to lead the way. Jaden Ringer with 8. Aiden Black with a three-pointer in the fourth quarter for 3. Shane Layton with 10. Sevi Vecchiola with 11. The Mustangs were 7 for 14 from the line and committed just 14 turnovers tonight, Brian. So the deliberate offense paid some dividends, but just could not get over the hump there in the fourth quarter. Individual scoring for Southmoreland. Ronnie Collins with 4. Elliot Primus with 11, and all those at point-blank range. Ty Keffer with 15. Wyatt Richter with 6. And Noah Falenser leading the way with 19 points for the Scotties. Scotties were 7 for 13 from the line. The Mustangs 7 for 14 from the line. The Scotties did commit 16 turnovers here tonight, Brian, but just that fourth quarter, 17-12, Mustangs going down by 3.
Mustangs oh so close again this game. Certainly exceeded our expectations.
It surely did, and the Mustangs need to be commended, and the Scotties for hanging in there tough and securing that playoff opportunity for Southmoreland, which has been a long time coming. Yep. The Mustangs will have their hands full on Friday, though, with the Red Raiders trying to secure a high seed in the playoffs.
And we're back on the air Friday at 6:40 with our Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show. Opening tip set for 7:30. Have to thank my broadcast partner, Gary Frankhauser, Rick Fike behind the camera. Nick Barczyk back inside our Davis & Davis Attorneys at Law Studios. I'm Brian Morozak, and have yourselves a pleasant good evening. Again, your final score from Southmoreland tonight, the Scotties 55, the Mustangs 52. So long, everybody, from Southmoreland High School. Shut her down.